I kind of forgot that I was recording for a minute. I don't really record myself while I talk or move around too much, so pardon me, but I want to see why did my phone look so blurry with the footer is. I guess I like putting baby oil on. I like my skin to be really soft, but it's okay. My hands be a little oily sometimes, so I have to clean my phone quite often. But let me see what this energy is with the cards really quick. If we all on the same page of understanding. I think I'm gonna use tarot in the traveler deck really quick. And sees, oh Jesus, I was saying not so quickly. Or why not so quickly, huh? Heavy traffic been the energy lately. Just heavy traffic, like no real movement. You think of heavy traffic, you think of things just go real slow. So it explains my sleeping. Just sleeping a lot again. So it's once again stuck in heavy traffic. Something standing out. And it's a guy aspect. It's the same gender aspect. It's standing out. Just giving a balance. It's balancing. It's the eternal realm. The eternal realm is bringing a balance. But it's coming through guy energy. That's what I was saying, as into love is a sacrifice. Like literally an ultimate sacrifice. But it's eternal. It's to recognize that aspect of it. It brings a balance. That's intriguing. And what made me say that is because it's a lady out in the, I hope you can see that. It's a lady out in nature. It could be a guy or a girl metaphorically, but it's the same sex for sure, same gender. It's bringing a balance, but it's eternal of an understanding, because they're going to chirp her right there as into how they're going to be able to communicate to bring a balance. So this is definitely same-sex loving, but the eternal realm is bringing awareness to it to bring a balance, letting you know it's eternal. Like love is eternal. It don't get stuck in just this one form, if that makes sense. So that's nice, honestly. That lets me know I'm right on track. I'm definitely eating out of this side at the moment also, which is bringing a balance to this side. That's just like what I was saying also too, as into before I even started back consuming the flesh, I was able still to communicate with the divine. But now that I have picked up eating flesh, but I'm eating fish, which is up under the sea, something that you don't think you can see what's going on above you, or even below you. It's the same energy aspect. There's just more ways to bring awareness to the eternal. That's all that is. It's just like, it just have to keep getting so extreme. Or come off as extreme, because people pay attention to different things. And the Magician card came out, oh Jesus. And it's a 1. Yes, it's definitely that aspect. Love is coming off like a magician right now, but it's having to send out so many different signs for awareness of a balance. This is all balance. From the thing on top of his head, which is bringing a balance, and her balance in the water. But different signs are coming out, which is catching my attention, because this cup is right here. The cup, which for me always represents a foundation, which I'm surely working on. The foundation is like the starter kit. I don't mean just the house, but I mean the whole structure for this life purpose, if that makes sense. Everybody got to start building their foundations differently. Some people say, get a job, then get a car, then get a career, or something about it. It depends on the order or whatever. Everybody's is not meant to be built that way. Like me, literally, my foundation starts from just having a family. I get to excel just off that. I build off my family, literally. Um, and that's the cup. And then you have the manifestation. And then you got justice. But justice is coming with pain. It's the sword. So it's definitely pain. But there's light. This is the light. This is the manifestation. Then justice got the sword. It's same-sex based. And the way it's done is becoming off like a magician. As into, you wouldn't even thought you would have been attracted to this type of person. But love drew you to that person. But it's bringing a balance to the eternal. That's the intriguing, awesome part, honestly. And these flowers are catching my attention too. Why are these flowers catching my attention? Flowers been catching my attention a lot. I have one on my hand and my back and stuff, but these flowers, I don't know if this is blooming time, like at the moment, or this will be blooming time coming. I think I wanted the card for that one. That's what I think I wanted. That two came out. Justice. Ooh, it got a crown on it. And your manifestation. You're about to bloom something. And there's flowers over here too. You're standing on your foundation. That's so intriguing. You're standing on your foundation with your manifestation. And justice is being given to you because you're standing on your foundation with manifestation. That is super awesome. And this is the cup. Somebody's offering you a foundation. They seem to be able to join a foundation, honestly. Like there's already cups around, but somebody's giving you an opportunity to join something. It's a foundation. Which is intriguing. This building is catching my attention. It's like, this is a like all living together type of scenario, honestly. You're getting the chance to be able to join something with a lot of people in a building. That's nice. Water base. What is all water based? This is only water based. The star, the guidance, the balance is the only star. I mean, the only water base. It's kind of intriguing with me saying this because this is like, this is, I want to say male energy, but it's coming off in feminine energy. That's part of the balance, but that's a metaphor that it is at, coming off in a magician form. Like for me, if you know me, you know I say I'm a guy a lot of the time, honestly, because it's like I was created from a guy. Of course I'm a guy. Yeah, I have both aspects to me. That's why you tell me that I'm a girl, because of my middle part. But the way I naturally get guided, it's a guy. I'm a guy. Like, but people don't tell me that I'm not. And then it's another intriguing thing, honestly, that I have to sit there and say, because it goes with this balance, is if I identify as a guy, but I still am attracted to guys, do that make me gay? Like, it sounds funny to say, but seriously, it's like that same aspect. I had to laugh because that's funny to me. I don't really like to use the word gay. I normally say you have an open mind, but I wouldn't say I'm gay because I don't like the same sex. I don't mind people who like the same sex, but I do prefer to have a guy. That's why I laugh. It's like, you say you're a guy, but you want a guy? What does that make you? So that's why I had to get a chuckle out of it, honestly. But it's that same energy. It's just to bring a balance to awareness. That's it. And justice is like giving you this. This is pretty much, your foundation is going to be one of those eye openers for sure. There's other eye openers, but you're definitely part of it. And it's in the dark too. Whatever you join in this building, you're not seeing it. You may not be recognizing what's happening. It could even, I can use myself as an example. I kind of feel like this is me, honestly. And you're not recognizing, or you are. For me, I'll be recognizing my surroundings, what's happening right now. But it's saying that you're not. You're not understanding what's happening like in your environment. Not realizing it is your foundation. It is intriguing because justice came out with the crown on it. That's why it's your foundation. It brings a balance. Love is a balance. But it's intriguing because all these cards are ones. It's a 17, but it's a 1 on the star card. There's a 1 on the magician card. And there's a 1 on the justice with the crown on top of it. This is here energy. This is, I'm here. Or when I said it, it's the same sex base. I want to say in the guy form. It's like the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. If that makes sense. I think I want a little bit more cards. Then I'm gonna get the Traveler deck. It's in the dark. People not recognizing this. It's like they are, but they're not. That's why there's already foundations, just like the one that is being offered to you. This already happened, but it's happening again. But this time it's like it's in a different form, or this form is standing out again. Since things repeat, like what I always sit there and say, like trends, how the Wheel of Fortune always come back, is back, and it's operating like a magician, but it's working through guys. This is guy energy, but it's coming off as feminine energy. That's why you got to be able to recognize the eternal aspect to recognize this, or you would. It makes sense why you would be in the dark. If you didn't understand the eternal aspect, because the eternal side, you're not seeing gender. There's no such thing as that there. I don't think that, in our wonderful book, when we think of angels and stuff, we be looking for them to have a middle area. I'm just saying. It's that aspect of awareness. It seems like it's going to be a lot of that, but it's bringing a balance. This is definitely, how about I shake the room? Oh, the Knight of Swords. Justice is going to be headed towards you. Something is circling, just like what I said. It's coming back. A cycle is coming back. Because it's the beginning of the year. Usually, Black Lives Matter. Here we are. We're here. That this is where we're at. It comes right back. And it's going to be in the male form. Or the same sex form. But I feel like a guy. Like, I want to say myself, but people say, you're a girl, So the ones with things dangling between their legs. Not like a little dang, but like, I'm dangling. I'm dangling. Those ones. I'm dangling. Those ones. That is a big one. pardon my behavior sometimes, but the way they got the movement around got me a little bit. Um, but something's repeating, and it's coming back in a male form to bring awareness for a balance. And justice is on the way, so it's definitely happening. And it's coming quickly. Look at his doggone face. On the go. I only got 21 for the world. Yes, here and after. It's working together. Here and after is working together. Eternal is working in the physical form. Knight of Pentacles, oh yes. About to start making this happen. More of awareness. They're facing each other too. The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. We're about to have relationships happening through guys. Or just same sex. I don't want to keep this using to guys because it can happen in the girl aspect too. It's just the same sex. Same gender. Same, I have the same thing between my legs as you do. As they right in the middle of a cycle of the world. And they're facing each other. Justice is coming to manifest something. Which gives you options. And the standing out, you will have options. And then you're waiting. There's waiting happening. And it's got the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit to it too. This really makes me feel like you're going to be joining this. Usually my translations are marriage based. So I feel like this is still, honestly, that same type of energy. But it's going to be in the aspect that says somebody's going to be joining into your marriage. Or you might have a recognition that your partner likes the same sex. That sounds intriguing to say, but it's that energy. That's what you're waiting. But it's coming. The Knight of Swords is coming. They're going to meet. The world is going to make it happen at some angle. And I have to say that form just because there's two over here and there's one right here. And it's waiting. This one is waiting for these two because look where his hand is at. It's already on one of them. That's something. This translation of energy is extraordinary. I tell you no lie. Wow. That's good. That's good. That's some let me shake the room for you for sure. That's going to devastate a lot of people. But not in a bad way. It's embracing who they naturally is, what they're supposed to do. But it's just another way to test love, honestly. And to recognize it. Test it and recognize it. If that makes sense. Because I feel like if you love somebody, there's nothing that can happen or they can say that it's going to make you stop loving them. Honestly. And if one of you out of your relationship realize that they're attracted to the same sex, one, are they comfortable enough to tell you? And are y'all able to still move forward in this situation? Because it's meant to happen. It's going to happen. And it's intriguing because it's going to go with the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit energy. Two energies recognizing one source that's already within all three. So that's super awesome. I really like this energy a lot. Because it's a balance, just like the first card. It's a balance. Apparently it's not balanced right now. What did I say earlier? It's something like the ultimate sacrifice, as into you have one and then you have two. Some people will say Since you have one and then you added this one, it's just two. But it's like, no, it's this one over here. It becomes three. And it goes with that. That's the aspect this is going to be. It's going to bring a balance still. I want to see that a little closer. That's so intriguing. And it's another intriguing because the water is over here where the balance at. Where this weighting is at, there's no water. It's all dry. That's the intriguing part. It may seem like, ain't no spice around here. Nothing really going on. It's getting boring. My marriage going to be falling apart. Something's missing. Your nutrition is way over here. And it's obvious the 7 came out in the same sex space. The first and last card did the job. Everything else is a bonus, but those 2 cards got... That's what it is. It's just, this is definitely some shake the room energy, I tell you. But what do our traveler deck got for the ones that's out and about? Or having to get out and about, what they can look forward to? Outside of this energy, as into what's going to be coming together for you. I feel like the radio person, when they talk about traffic, for the conditions, for the weather. That's what this feel like. And it's taking a minute for one to come out. I think I'm just going to grab one in a minute. Or maybe everything moving smoothly right now. Is everything moving smoothly? Safe in the light. You are safe in the light. So that's nice. That sounds like ultimate sacrifice. Are you thirsty? Yes, I am quite dehydrated. I'm just waiting and waiting. Pardon my laughter. But seriously, stop, wait, and go. Stop, wait, and go. Stop. That's you waiting. You're waiting. Stop, wait, and go. It's coming. Justice is coming. That's amazing. Be on guard. That's where I say this is going to be a shake the room part. Just be on guard. It's like you're going to feel this is happening. But are you going to be seeing it? This can cause lying, conniving energy, honestly. That's why I'm saying be on guard. That means it could be happening already and you're feeling it, which got you on guard, or you're going to start getting on guard when you feel it coming towards you, if that makes sense. That's where it's just like, you start realizing that your spouse is doing different things, or your partner, however it go. You start recognizing that you're going to be on guard, and it's telling you to be on guard, because your instincts aren't lying to you. It's going to happen. It's happening, however it is. And then, hello, God. That was awesome. That was perfect. Hello, God. It goes this way. I got to read this way. Safe in the light. You're safe being open to express. No, that was not next. What says hello, God? That was the next one. I had 2 hello, gods. I thought I said, are you thirsty was next, but that was right there now. So, hello, God. You're safe in the light. You're with God. Which one was that? Something being offered to you. A cup, a foundation being offered to you. That's in the dark. That 6 is right there. That's God leading you to your partner. And it's saying that you're safe. Wherever you land at. Are you thirsty? You're going to get to your destination. No worries. Stop waiting. Go. You're waiting, but you're definitely going to be at your destination. Be on guard. That's the shake part. I got to shake the room. But it's going to be beneficial. Everybody going to land where they're supposed to be at. So don't worries. One of those type of scenarios. I think I want my magic deck too. This is a very good reading. This is a nice balance that I can wait to see and I hope get achieved this year. Because it's just where we're at. I didn't even think about that until I think it was a Knight of Swords that came out. I thought, like, you know what? What's Knight of Swords? No, the World card came out. And then it's like, cycles repeat. Every year. Every year, you best believe around the same time. What time is it? Black Lives Matter. And then I didn't realize that the creators of Black Lives Matter are same-sex people, from what I hear. And it's like, we're here again. And it's going to be a strong awareness in the same-sex aspect. Because justice is really on it, and it's headed toward the person. If that makes sense. It's like it's gonna have people come together. Like, I give myself an example just because I'm a girl. He can have me naturally get drawn to a female if it's meant for me to be, you know, that's my cycle that I'm meant to be on. It's gonna naturally happen for you. Because that's your manifestation. That's your blessing. And it's headed towards you. Like, y'all headed toward each other. Like, y'all gonna naturally crash right into each other like, boom. That'd be intriguing if y'all really do crash into each other, like a car aspect, or like walking down the street and y'all just bump into each other. Because it's literally, it's that energy. I'm just gonna stumble right into each other. And there's so many metaphors that can go in online, you know, through friends, a work job situation. There's so many metaphors. And a lot of my cards are freaking flipped over, but it's okay. Here we go. Yes, it is coming towards you. Justice is coming toward you. These are two nights. It's in the dark. And then this is a night energy too. This is where people really don't recognize it. This is like what they would say a mental illness is. It's headed towards you. The mental illness is headed towards you. To bring awareness for a balance. Like, I can't get enough of this night energy. And it got flowers on it too. It's blooming something. And this one is coming off more of the romance energy. Like, it's more gentle. It's headed towards you. And it looked to be, this is like undersea. This night is on land. This night is undersea. That's why it's more gentle. You can get a smoother sail. It's like, for me, I'm more moon pride. That's why I'm able to do this type of translation. Than the sun. I appreciate the sun, but the sun do apply pressure, and that's where you're at, as into the pressure aspect. The way that you're gonna bump into your companion, I want to say, but you have manifested, have been seeking. Then this one came out in magician form. It's the night energy too, but it's more calm, like the moon. You can receive more when you're calm, other than with hostile energy happening to you. Because if it's your time to come out the closet right now, or you're realizing you've been in the closet and you didn't even know, or your blinds were closed and you didn't even realize your blinds were closed, and then somebody tell you, or you just magically wind up opening those things because you realize, oh, I like this person, or I like this, however it go. It's gonna come with some black flashes as to people gonna apply pressure to you. This one is not that. It's more smoother. And it's under the sea aspect. It's that type of energy. It's more calmer. So that's very intriguing. That came out back to back. Stop it, Jesus. Well, don't you stop it. You keep giving me, okay? But I said you keep giving me. It came out twice. That's the same doggone energy. That's what I mean. It's a lot of the same sex energy active. Which even got me freaking thinking when I'm looking at this doggone card, me saying that Your spouse may even leave you for the same sex. This energy is wild because it's so many twists and angles that's about to be happening for people in a different parts of a maze that they're on. This either is joining or something getting cut out because of a recognition to energies coming together. And this is double the same energy. I wasn't expecting that one to come out. Not that I had something in the preference for it to come out, but that's intriguing. You're almost there. You're almost at the destination. This is like what I said yesterday. It's kind of funny. I was always saying I'm a person who people ask me, where do you see yourself at in like 10 years from now? It's just like, I don't know. You think I'm a psychic or something? You don't know that life can take its own turn real quickly? You ain't heard of people who done something all day life and then they realize, oh, I didn't want to do this. Then they got to start all the way back over, even though that was their 10-year plan. Then they got to their 10-year plan, they had to come all the way back to like plan 3 or something. Like, but this is that energy, as into you are seeing your destination. You're not there, but you're seeing it. And that's how I felt yesterday. I felt that same way, like I can see it, but I can't tell you. No, I can see it because I'm able to tell you, but I know it's like 10 years from now. Like I see it, but I ain't all the way there yet, man. But I know it's right there. It's that energy. You're almost there because you see it, but you're not literally there, if that makes sense. That's so intriguing. And the green is catching my attention too. The love chakra, and it's a tree. It's foundation. You're almost at your foundation. Your heart is going to lead you to your foundation. I think I want 2 more cards. I feel like I'm squinting so freaking hard, like I can't see. Blind people energy. It's intriguing how sometimes I reflect him. Oh my god, stop it. Wow, that's so intriguing. Because the one that I just was talking about, how I reflect him sometimes. Like, he got a very intriguing laugh, or just things that he do, Mr. Leaves. And as soon as I said that, this card came out into like a removing of the face, where you can just see the skull. That's like souls recognizing each other. Like, man, take that dang old mask off. Like, it's that energy. That's that energy. We have that energy. And almost there because you recognize that. It's deeper than the flesh. That's so nice. 2 night energies. Wonderful sellers. That's super nice. That kind of scared me a little bit, honestly. You be thinking of somebody and then they call you or something. It's like, wow, I just was freaking thinking about you. How intriguing. This is gorgeous. How can I explain this? You are seeing your foundation. You see where you're gonna be at. Like you know your final destination. You know your final destination. Even though you know it's still far away, you know where your foundation is at. It's that aspect. It's so gorgeous. It's like he's looking in his locket, and he see the plant is growing, it's blooming, but it's not like out of it. It's like you see it, but you're not there yet. It's that aspect, but it's gorgeous because you see it already. That's so nice. It's kind of remind me of the energy as to somebody being pregnant, and then they get an ultrasound and they see what's in there, but it's not out. It's not, you see it, but you don't really understand it, and really get to enjoy it, but you can't get it still in there because you see it. It's that same energy. So that's actually quite nice. And that's lucky, Clover. You're lucky because you recognize this energy. That's so freaking cool. I think I want to use my numbers too. I done pulled out the whole gang today. I used tarot, my magic deck, the traveler deck, and then the numbers. The whole gang is out. 5. You made a turn. You made a turn. You made a turn. Where is that turn? This is feeling like that energy of the turn, as until you may have been with somebody and then turned and realized, you like something else. It's that energy. You made a turn. You turned. And it's in the dark. Yes, this is definitely that energy for sure. Either it came to you or it's coming. You feel it. You made a turn. And I feel like this is still the same sex aspect. Either you know it in your mind, it ain't in your physical presence, but you're feeling it already in your head. Like you may start watching that type of porn or something, you're visualizing it before it comes. Yeah, you're feeling it. And that's what that is. You made that turn already. And it's in the dark. It's like but maybe nobody else around you know. Or you don't even realize why you're even thinking these things or feeling these things. Because it's in the dark. Then you got oh, Jesus. Yes, that is definitely that. I said, yes, that is definitely that. The here and after. You're dealing with a guy and a girl, for sure. Because you have your here realm. That might be a girl, but you might get attracted to a guy or a girl. Whatever your gender is, you're going to get attracted to the same sex. And that's going to be the after recognition. The afterlife, you're recognizing the energy, which is a love base. That's the shake the room energy. And then the wind came out. Yeah. That's just what that's going to be. You made that turn. You are on team I like same. That's definitely what that is. The numbers came out the same as the tarot. Your partner liked the same sex. So yeah, don't be upset. Justice did it. That's not intriguing to say. It's beneficial. That's all I can say. It's very beneficial. It's quite a blessing, honestly. Because if you don't accept this, that means you were already wasting your time. If you had a 10-year plan and you thought this was your 10-year plan, you were the one that got to go back to 3. Which is kind of funny when I say you got to go back to 3 because you're in the third party now. Either you can sell it out or you really got to go back and start a different aspect because that wasn't your foundation. The lesson is within that moment. Some people always say, but that was a waste of my time. You just realized you like the same sex or things of that nature. And it's just like some things you don't know. You're supposed to learn together. But you're supposed to learn a good amount by a person before you even get in a relationship with them, let alone marry them. But this is marriage energy. This is marriage based, I feel. It can be all aspects, but I feel this is energy aspect. I mean, this is energy aspect. That is a very true statement. But marriage aspect. But as I say, I do the overall energy. So just overall, this is the energy. This is what's going to be happening. Even how I sat there and said, This is part of Black Lives Matter energy, as into same sex, how their lives matter. The awareness is happening already because justice is already on it. As I say every year, this comes around. I'm like, what the foot are these? Is there nothing else to tackle? Why is it always this same time of the year people recognize this? It don't ever get handled. There's never a balance of it. So we're back here again at square one. And in this aspect, same sex seems like it's gonna win. It's meant to. It's love based. You see my thumb? I feel like my thumb's over here trying to creep up. Give a thumbs up. Thumbs up club. Pardon my laughter. I just see my thumb over here like chilling in the corner. But this is overall good energy, I must say. So remember, be kind. You are a reflection.